Hello, my name is Mrs. Linham and I am the head of geography here at Sir William Lumley School, and for this video I am going to outline why you might consider taking GCSE Geography at Sir William Lumley School. So let me tell you a little bit more. Why study GCSE Geography at SWR? Well, geography is a relevant hands-on subject that helps you to make sense of the world around you. At GCSE level, a vast variety of topics are studied across both human and physical geography that help you to tackle some of the most pressing challenges facing the world today. Geography enables you to become globally and environmentally informed and thoughtful, inquiring citizens. And I'd say probably now more than ever, that's very much needed out of the next generation. So what makes geography interesting? Well, I've asked some of my year 11s and you will see a couple of quotes from them running through this video. From Finn Bell, he felt that you learn about how the world outside of your town or city works, and it gives you an idea of different countries and cultures and ways of life. It's about broadening those horizons, and many of our year 11s have commented on that. Chloe has said it's relevant, engaging and helps make sense of the world. It also covers lots of interesting topics. So what does Geography GCSE actually look like? Well, it's broken up into 3 different exam papers at the end. It is all exam based. We follow the AQA spec and we are looking at physical geography, which is worth 35%. That covers hazards, which is tectonic hazards, tropical storms, extreme weather events and climate change. The living world, which is ecosystems, tropical rainforests, the tundra, and UK landscapes, rivers and coasts. So that's worth 35%, that's your physical geography. Your paper 2 is worth another 35% and is your human geography, and that's looking at urbanisation, considering the megacities of the world, how have they grown, where have they grown, why have they grown. And then we look at our 2 case studies, which are Mumbai in India and Birmingham as the second biggest city in the UK. We look at the changing economic world and we start to explore the development of different countries around the world, the gap between the rich and the poor countries, how that's happened, how we can try and limit that gap and actually not broaden it. We look at India's development and that route that it's taken, and we look at the UK's development as well. And then finally we look at resource management, which looks at a broad spectrum of water, food and energy. And then as a school we focus down and look at water. Paper 3 is the application of what you've learned in paper 1 and paper 2. So paper 1 and paper 2 are both worth 35% each. Paper 3 is worth that 30%, and this is where you apply everything you've understood to paper 1 and paper 2. It's your geographical skills and critical thinking paper. So first of all, we've got 2 fieldwork inquiries, and I'll talk about the fieldwork inquiries in a moment on a future slides. We do unseen fieldwork in that paper, but we also do the issue evaluation. So the issue evaluation is where you get a booklet received to you in March before the June exam, and it will be based upon a geographical topic. So for example, in the past we've had tropical rainforests and whether a road should be built through it. We've had the amount of water that's available in the UK and whether a new reservoir should be built. We've had a look at shanty towns in India and considered what's the best way of improving them. And that's very much down to your geographical understanding and applying your skills and knowledge to that to argue whether a particular development should go ahead or not, and be able to discuss that, looking at the arguments for and against, evaluating the evidence, analysing the evidence and actually incorporating that into your answer. As well as that, in that paper, this is where the application of things like map skills, graphical skills, statistical skills, there's a little bit of applied maths, evaluation analysis, critical thinking and problem solving all culminate together. Those skills are also weaved into the other 2 papers. So you can see it's not just about knowledge, it's also about developing those transferable skills that you can use elsewhere. So in a summary, there are 3 exams at the end. Geography GCSE no longer has any coursework, so it's all exam based. And there is a field trip, COVID permitting. The questions are between 1 and 9 marks, just to give you an idea. So there's no essay writing per se. And the most amount of writing that you would do would be an A4 page for an extended exam answer. Now obviously literacy is an important element because you need to be able to express your views, you need to express your understanding, etc. But it is not huge amounts of extended writing. So a few more quotes from our year 11s. We've got Ella there telling us that she really enjoys geography at GCSE because I love learning about people's different experiences around the world. I find the human side of geography particularly interesting. From Ellie, to learn how different people around the world live and to understand the different issues around the world. From Raven, I always enjoyed geography and taking it to GCSE has only made it better. And then finally from Amber, I enjoy GCSE Geography because you get to learn lots of interesting topics. You can see that the students are really enjoying it and find it very, very interesting. Geography GCSE results at SWR are good. This is taken from the 2019 results rather than the 2020 results because those results were slightly different in the sense that they were teacher assessed, and I wanted to give you a true flavour. The results were still very, very good in 2020, but I didn't want any algorithms, etc., to be skewing that. So in 2019, students taking geography at SWR had results that were found in the top 20% of schools nationally in terms of value added. Geography results in 2019 were 10% above the national average, and 65% of students achieved significantly above what their national target was. So just to sort of reiterate that Geography GCSE SWR is a really strong choice. Myself and Mrs Jones deliver the GCSE and we get really, really good results with the students. So just to talk about the fieldwork element a little bit more, I know we touched upon this on the previous slide. Normally, and I say this normally because obviously this hasn't been able to happen this year as a result of COVID, hopefully we'll be doing that with our year 10s. But it's 3 days away. It usually costs around £180 and it is split between the Carden, Mill Valley in Shropshire and Birmingham. So we're applying what we've learned and understood about rivers and about urban environments to a geographical place, so that it allows them to actually really put those different case studies into context and their geography understanding sort of in place. It really helps them to understand it. But they are also undertaking an investigation in both different environments. It needs to be 2 contrasting environments. So we've got our river study and we've got our urban study. Whilst we're there, we stay at the University Halls in Telford just to give them a little bit of a taste of university life. They have individual rooms with ensuite bathrooms, and it just gives them that little bit of independence, just to understand, you know, what it's like staying by yourself, etc. Obviously, we are with them, and it just helps to give them a little bit of a taste for that. Most of all, I would say this is probably one of the most amazing social and education opportunities that our young people get here at SWR to go on the Geography GCSE field trip. Going forward, thinking about geography complements everything. So geography is a broad-based academic subject which will open up options for you in your future. Employers and universities see geography as a robust academic subject rich in skills, knowledge and understanding. And hopefully you'll see that having gone through the AQA spec when we've looked at paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3 and how it really sort of develops that skills and understanding. As a subject, it links the art and the scientists, and it is highly flexible in terms of what you can combine it with. If you take geography at university level, you can get a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science, depending on where you focused your geography. So it just goes to show it has so many different routes open to it. Moving forward, it would complement any of the following either at GCSE or A level or at the next stage in terms of whatever you want to go on and study at college. So history, RE, biology, physics, sociology, economics, environmental science, politics, languages, maths, statistics, business studies, design and technology, PE, travel and tourism, and many, many more. I'm sure I've missed a few off there. But as you can see, it's really complementary. That's mainly because of that flexible way in which it can be approached. So in terms of careers and how they can link with geography, there's a range of careers there on the slide now, and you can see that it is really wide and diverse. So geography is that really good basis. It offers a fantastic foundation for many different jobs, and employers see it as that academic, robust GCSE. So you can see there is a huge range of different types of jobs. And then just to give you a glimpse into sometimes what those people do and how they work, so that this is a quote saying, I'm a geographer, and all of these people studied geography at degree level, and just to give you a glimpse into the wide variety of jobs that you can go into. And if you look at the bottom of this slide, we've got a few of the more famous geographers around the world. We've got Michael Jordan, Prince William, Mother Teresa, David Attenborough, in with the mix of all the other geographers we've got there. So I'm hoping the last 3 slides have sort of demonstrated to you how flexible geography can be and how many different options there are going forward with geography. It really is a very diverse subject and offers that fantastic foundation going forward. And I just want to say finally that myself and Mrs. Jones really look forward to welcoming you to GCSE Geography. If you've got any questions, please do ask us on the slots on School Cloud when those come up. It is a fantastic subject. We really would love to have as many of you as possible taking GCSE Geography. We hope that you've enjoyed your Year 9 Geography, and going forward that you will go on and enjoy your GCSE Geography as much as our other GCSE students that you've heard from in the clip before. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the clip. Take care. Bye-bye.